Hello everyone, I'm Liz Brown with Cox Communications. Welcome to a special. We're here coming to you from the Avenue 13th Regal Cinemas at the Avenue of the Peninsula, where Cox has just put on a one-time free special screening of the movie Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, an Academy Award-winning movie, which will begin airing on Cox's Stars channel on January 19th, so don't want to miss that. But the community came out for a real cultural explosion. We had lion dancers, martial arts demonstrations going on, but the real excitement came when the martial arts star of the movie, Chang Pei, came out and met the crowd. Stay tuned for my interview with Pei coming up, and lots more. Don't go away.
Jim!
This month on the Star Super PAC, it's #1 in new hit movies, where you'll see more new $100 million blockbusters than HBO or Showtime and hundreds of other great movies. The Star Super PAC, it's #1 in new hit movies.
Joining us now is Steve Fowler, VP and GM of Cox Communications, with a play-by-play of today's exciting event.
Yeah, we started today. It's interesting because today is really it's a cultural for the entire day. We started with kids demonstrating martial arts from one of our local schools here. And then we went on to the lion dancers, and they were very exciting and very loud, which was really fun. They led Pei down into the theater, which is where we introduced Pei, and we talked to the Chinese School of Palos Verdes, which is very big. 300 students go there every Saturday. And now, as we speak right now, they're showing the film. And I just was drug out of it just moments ago. It's a wonderful film that people really do have to see. It starts January 19th on Stars, and it's very dramatic, very exciting. So we're very excited to have Pei here with us, and we're going to experience the rest of the day as it goes along.
All this excitement today with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon special screening. Talk about why Stars put this all together and a little bit about your channel.
Sure. Stars is a channel where we have new hit movies. We primarily focus on the big blockbusters. We have studio contracts with Universal, Touchstone, Miramax, and Hollywood Pictures, and a bunch of other studios. And we get exclusive rights for about 5 to 10 years. Showtime and HBO cannot show legally any of our pictures, such as Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. We have it exclusive, and we're really excited here today to premiere it. Part of the reason why we went ahead and put this event together is there's apparently a very large Asian community here in Palos Verdes, and we wanted to do something to really reach out to the community, and we put this function here today along with the international channel and got Pei to come out and participate and be a part of this, and here we are. So I'm very excited.
What made you so excited about the movie, now meeting Pei, bringing that all together?
I love the movie. I saw the movie and I just thought it was the first time that you really saw martial arts with just a different twist. I mean, besides one of the other films, which was The Matrix. But this was another one of those films that it was just amazing. I mean, the special effects, the stunts, the martial arts, and just it had a different artistic feel to it because it was in Chinese. It was something very different. It wasn't your typical cookie-cutter Hollywood picture. It was very different, and I really enjoyed it. I look at it kind of like a Chinese fairy tale, very entertaining with a lot of action.
What other hit blockbuster movies will be seeing on Stars? I know this one, the Crouching Tiger, does roll out January 19th.
Yes, that's right. We also will have Chocolat premiering in February, Pearl Harbor, The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, actually, and probably in December at some point we may have Lord of the Rings, which is right now at the movie theaters, which is a fantastic movie.
We were so excited to have you here participating, Angie, in our event. Really, this is a cultural experience for everyone. Talk about what you think the importance of an event like this is for our community.
Well, I think that it shows acknowledgement as well as respect for the different cultures of the population, and it's been a part of the peninsula for many, many years. As you know, we used to have for 5 years, we had a Chinese New Year celebration out of Golden Cove. It was a lot of work, but had a lot of interest and participation. A lot of people came, and it was a lot of, tremendous amount of work. But it was important that we, went forward with it for so many years. And then when Golden Cove, when the market was gone, went out of business, I guess, over there, then it kind of faded out. But I'm so pleased to see an event like this bring the community together, and most importantly, for bridging cultures, for better understanding and among the different peoples. It's just like a movie like this, for example. It really gives a wonderful feeling and respect for not only Chinese culture but other cultures, so people understand what really motivates people. The culture does, and there's so much in this movie, for example, I believe, that really conveys, that respect, the trust, the training that goes into the martial arts, a lot of the old ways, the girl, for example, is being taken off to an arranged marriage, and this is very much a part of our heritage, the Chinese heritage. My grandmother, for example, was in an arranged marriage, and she and Grandpa, had 9 children together, and I guess you marry first and gain the respect, and you grow that respect for each other, in the relationship later. So, little things like that, they're showing the honor between the different generations, the master and the teacher, that sort of thing. So it's little things like that that instill an appreciation of different cultures and each other.
Stars #1 in new hit movies. Stars, where you'll see more new $100 million blockbusters than HBO or Showtime, and many other great movies.
The movie Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, it's just fabulous. How fun was it making this movie?
Well, actually, that's not first martial art movie I do, because I did a lot when I was very young. But this one is actually, to me, it's so exciting because the director Andy, and also I can do it with Zhao Enfa, But I love him. I think he's very great actor, The movie, we have two months rehearsal, then 5 months shooting. But the thing is, I need to do a lot of research before that, maybe 1.5 years. Then afterwards, to the promotion, whatever, another 1.5 years. So for him, like, it's 4 years working on this movie.
Now you played Jade Fox. You get
Jade
to be
Fox.
the bad guy.
That's my first time being a bad guy. So both Ali and I was so questioning about that, But I'm surprised. Come out, everybody think I'm do a pretty good job.
You were great. What is the meaning of the title, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
Actually, in Chinese mean it's like slimes, just saying is somebody's you never know. It's like a dragon and tigers behind the people. You never know the place. Have some people is very good, Just like in the movie, nobody noticed the little girl, my student. She's already hiding there, so nobody know. She knows very good martial art. In Chinese, just this way to have this science for, but they translate directly, so people thinking it's very funny.
So how do you all fly? How do you do that?
We have wire on, we have put it to the wire, flying. But that's actually since my very big first martial art movie, we did that already. But now it's much easier because you can with all the things you can have we have the lines there, then you can all using computer to make it off. So now actually it's more easier. Before the lines very, very thin. Now it's much thicker, can hold your body, so more safe now.
So is this the most challenging movie that you've ever done?
Some part, especially be a bad guy, I think it's a challenge for me because I've never been that guy before.
Now, when did you begin studying martial arts?
Movie? I think it's 1965, so it's a long time. My first movie is Come Dream With Me, with director King Wu.
But you were doing martial arts from the time you were a kid.
Not really. I'm dancer. I'm ballet dancer and Chinese, so that's easy for me to catch the martial art things.
So everything we see you doing in the movie, it's you. It's not stunt people.
Most. I can't say it's every, but it's most. Because only once we all do it out by ourselves.
When you first saw the movie, what did you think?
Oh, I see this movie for film a lot of times. The first time see the movie, tell you the truth, I only see my lines, see my face. I say, why, when I become that old? That's the first thing I see. But the second time I see the movie, it's more appreciate, I think. So I can really see the movie. That's all the actresses, you know. The first thing they see the movie, they only see themselves. How pretty they are, you know, I understand. But the second times are very pretty. I see 4 times already this movie.
Now what are you working on? What other things are you involved with?
Well, because the September 11th, actually everything's going very slow last year. But this year, a lot of projects postponed, then we pick up. So after Chinese New Year, I will be very busy. I have 2 drama and 1 movie waiting for me. And I'm trying to redo the Come Dream With Me. I'm do the producer and the actress too. So very full this year.
For our viewers, share a little bit about your background. I was surprised to learn you've lived in the States for 20 years in Pasadena.
Yes, yes.
Where did you actually grow up as a kid?
I just actually born in Shanghai. I'm Shanghainese. That's why I can speak both Shanghai, not both, I can speak Shanghainese because I moved to Hong Kong, so I speak Cantonese. And I'm in a school over China at that time, so we all speak Mandarin. So that's why I can speak 3 of the language, the dialect in Chinese. Then I moved to Hong Kong at 61. I studied my, I was in the movie training school 62. Then I started my career since 1963. So been a long time in this business.
Now, are you in a show business family? Did you know show business? How did you know this was for you?
I don't know. They picked me, not me. But all my children, they love it. Especially I have 2 daughters. It's actually will be in this business. It's in this business. One is my older one. She's actually tried to audition here in Hollywood. The other one is Marsha, my number 3. She's back Hong Kong with me now.
And what are you working on currently then? You said, are you in Hong Kong or you're here in the States?
I'm in Hong Kong most of the time, but most locations we are in China now.
How is the show business deal different there than it is here? Is it all the same?
Quite different.
How is
it's
it
a lot
different?
It's more difficult, more hard work over there than here, especially for actress actor. Here, the actress actors have better life, easier life. I mean, easy life is talking about when they shooting. You know, we're pretty hardworking. You know, and long hour, and well, all the facility, everything is much worse than here.
Of course, here in Hollywood, when you're a star, celebrity,
Yeah.
people want your autograph and they don't leave you alone. Do you have the same thing?
Yeah, we have same.
How do you like that, living the celebrity?
Well, I'm used to, because all my life, you know, everybody is my friend. And also, when I was here, I doing some TV show. I mean, for Chinese community. So, it's to me just part of my life.
Where do you think you get your drive and your energy? Where does that come from?
I'm keep doing exercise. One thing is, if it's no no job, I do morning walk at least 1 hour. Then if I have some like this kind of martial art movie, I see what kind of equipment I'm using, then I'm using it to practice it. So I do a lot of exercise. Another thing is I'm vegetarian for 12 years. So I think that's another thing can keep you have very good energy.
Well, you glow, and it's been fun meeting you. Anything you want to add as we wrap this up for the viewers to know? Something I didn't ask you that might be interesting about putting together Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon that's interesting that I...
Yes, I think it's quite a surprise for us, you know. It's because this movie is that be a big hit, you know, in this market, because actually martial art movies are always on China, you know, because since my first martial art movie is 1965, you know, be a long time. But I think I think it's more easy for the not same culture people understand. It's for more action than just a drama. So I think Ali's do a very good job. He got this movie to introduce Chinese culture to the whole world.
With your lion dancers. What's the meaning behind the lion dance? What's involved with the lion dance?
Well, during the Han Dynasty, the lion dance, the emperor had a dream about something that's to guard a city. In the guardianship of the city, he dreamed of the lion. The lion warded off the evil spirits, and that's what the representing of the lions represent.
Obviously, very physical dance. What's involved in the brilliancy of the costuming?
Well, the costumes is really not in costume. Traditionally in feng shui, balancing energy, the lion dance represents the mirror is to ward off and clean the energy. The sound is to scare off the evil spirits, so to speak. And the costumes is for the lions, is basically for the dynasties of the emperor and the time of what he wanted.
Now you're always in competition. Talk about the caliber of your group. I mean, they are tremendous to watch.
Yes, our school's been around for 10 years. I myself have been training for 31, but we go around the world. I am a 5-time world champion. I just got back from Japan, winning for 5 times in a row the world championships in 10-year span. So I'm pretty happy for that.
What about the challenge of putting your team together that goes out there and does this?
Well, like any master, you hope that you amplify one thing, understanding to teach your art and to get the point across is the hardest thing to do. We can all become students, but to be a teacher itself and to be able to understand that, to get the point across, that's the hardest thing.
What do you love the most about coming out and doing these lion dances?
The thrill of actually the people's faces and the excitement and the crowd and the smiles when we leave. I mean, it's a rush for everybody, and in the understanding that we're trying to carry on a traditional art, something that is 1,500 years old. The lion dance is actually 3,500 years old. But for us to come in and see the people and the faces when we leave, we know that we've actually touched them with an old little bit of some Chinese.
Now, can this be done? Is this dance done at any particular time of the year, all year round?
Well, actually, it's mainly focused upon around Chinese New Year's. But through the whole year, we have the Moon Festival and other activities that have the Chinese. But for opening of businesses and what have you, there's many, many times that we have to do this.
Anything you want to add, you want the community to know about what they can learn if they come to your school or if they're interested in becoming a lion dancer?
Well, actually, just besides the lion dancer is actually the last feat of learning. You have to begin your basics and then Tai Chi and Qigong, the Shaolin, the praying mantis, and the 5 animals and families, and the self-defense in between and weapons. So the lion dance is a little bit after, because you've seen the expertise of being able to hold that lion, and it takes you strength.
Obviously, everyone's here to see Crouching Tiger, to meet the martial arts star, one of them. What did you think of that movie, and what amazed you about it?
Well, for me, being a Shaolin artist, it was a thrill because, for one, this is my art. Everything that you see is what we teach. So the style and the forms of the Wudong and Ome and Shaolin arts, this is what we teach in my school. So it was a victory for the United States and overseas because they're actually seeing what martial arts can do and apply for yourself. Not just as a fighter, but as the virtues of the healing and the love that it has to, like in the movie, compassion.
The style is Shaolin Kempo or Shaolin Chuan Fa, which you would see here. And that style is directly from China or the Shaolin Temple.
Now, the United Studios of Self-Defense, you're located at Peninsula Center. What do you offer the community?
We offer classes for kids, women, children, all kinds of different benefits of stress relief, fitness, confidence.
Now, you brought your demo team here. Talk about who they are, how that all came together.
Well, we actually just formed it Monday, but there's all different ages. We have kids, teenagers, all different belt levels, children, women, everybody.
Obviously, we're here to celebrate the Crouching Tiger movie. What did you find amazing about that movie?
I really liked all the swordplay. That was really cool. And it reminded me of being a kid watching those kind of movies where everyone flew around in fantasy. It was really nice.
What is the challenge of martial arts?
Not stopping. Just keep going. Never give up.
Now, you guys go to the United Studios of Self-Defense. Why do you like going, and what's the challenge of martial arts?
Well, I like going because it's really fun, and I learn self-defense for later on, and it's really challenging because you get to go to tournaments and compete against other people. It really builds up your self-esteem.
How about for you, Henry? You got an orange belt.
I like the sparring because I like fighting.
Now, we're here to see the movie Crouching Tiger. What do you think of that movie?
Well, I haven't seen it yet, though.
How about you? Did you get to see it?
No, not yet.
Well, I think you guys will be excited when you see all of the martial arts going on in there. And what does it mean to have an orange belt?
Well, once you get an orange belt, that means you got rid of your yellow belt because you're moving on higher, and when you get to black belt, you have the best belt.
Cecilia, of course, chair of the Southbay Chinese School of Language and Culture. Thanks for joining us.
It's my pleasure to be here.
We had you come on board. Cox gave you a check for $1,000 because we're really proud of the work you do. Talk about the school.
Our school has been around for 30 years. As you know, we celebrated our 30th anniversary last May, and we really attributed a great part of the success to the participation of Cox Communications. And you help us advertise it over your extensive network of channels, and also you as a news director did an in-depth profile on us, and you depict us on how we have enriched the cultural life of our community. And we are actually honored that you are using the footage to go after the prestigious Beacon Award. And
hopefully we'll get it. The fact that Cox put this event on, why is this important for the community?
Well, I think your commitment to the international programming and also your commitment to the ethnic communities serve as very important public service, because especially in light of the recent happenings of the events of the recent past, where we all realize that understanding between cultures are crucial. Yeah, and I'm very happy that we have been doing things together with the Chinese school. And as I mentioned before, we've been here for 30 years, and we offer classes in both Mandarin and Cantonese, and also business people can actually take advantage of our conversation classes. And we have a very diverse student body, and we are not just limited to children or Chinese people with Chinese heritage. We welcome students of all ages. Well, they have to be about 5-year-old, and all from all culture.
Now to the movie. What did you think of the movie, and what is your impression of Chang Pei?
Oh, I think the movie is great, and she's great, and she did her role so well. Years ago, when she was playing the leading role, I've been, one of her admirers, and now I think she has matured her techniques, and her acting, is to perfection.
Did you learn anything about your own history and heritage from this movie?
Well, actually, we have seen this kind of movie decades ago in Hong Kong, and I'm glad that right now, we can bring this to the international market, and also, with all these computer technology, it makes a lot of things even more fascinating.
You guys just came out of the movie Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. What did you think of the movie?
Oh, it was a good movie. I liked it. I liked all those parts, especially when they're in the restaurant. That was a good one.
What did you like about the movie?
I liked all the action and how the fighting. I thought that was really awesome.
I know you said this is the first time you saw it. What did you think of martial arts star Chang Pei, who was here?
Amazing, amazing. I really like the Eastern philosophy and the special effects and how they flew.
Over the years, Cox's commitment to international programming has grown. Expand on that in our commitment to offering cultural opportunities on our programming, with our programming.
Well, we have a lot of our programming dedicated to diversity. Of course, we have our Hispanic markets covered, and they're covered probably really well because it's our largest markets. But we have a Japanese channel on, 2 different Chinese channels, both Cantonese and Mandarin. We have a French channel on, an Italian channel on, and then we have a couple of channels that have multiple languages. A lot of the Middle East, Iranian, and Taiwanese. So there are channels on for almost, or at least a large segment of our population. And we believe it's important because lots of times people, especially who come to Palos Verdes, our first generation, they're over here to run businesses and such, and they want their children especially to maintain the culture of their native lands. And it's one of the ways that they can help maintain that culture.
During the celebration today, back to that, we've heard a lot about the Chinese New Year and being in the new year. Talk a little bit about Cox's goals for the new year here in Palos Verdes. Obviously, we have our new high-speed internet service will be rolling out come the end of this month, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, we do have our high-speed internet service, which will be rolling out about the 24th of this month. It's very exciting. We've been working on it very hard for months and months. It'll be a wonderful system. The system is actually up and operating as we speak right now and working very, very well. It's a very elaborate, the most elaborate internet system in the world we've built across the United States. That will launch earlier this month. Then what we really haven't even announced yet to the public, but a couple of other things that are going to happen, is the program guide on the digital network will change to a guide that we think has a lot better features and functions. That will happen in March. Probably in the late 3rd quarter, we will be launching video on demand. Video on demand means you walk in and you say, I want to watch this movie right now. You push a button and it starts. And you'll be able to stop it and freeze frame it just like you would an actual videotape. We'll be one of the first systems in the entire United States to launch this kind of a service. So there's several exciting things happening all year long.
It's always fun to see us here in Palos Verdes on the cutting edge. Anything you want to add about today's event or let our viewers know out there about Cox?
Well, I think today's event is, once again, it's a commitment to a community. Our community is very diverse in Palos Verdes. Many different languages are spoken, many different cultures are celebrated. This is a way of Cox helping celebrate some of the cultures of Palos Verdes, and we're just really, really happy to do it. And it's being done really well, and we thank Pei Pei so much for literally coming from China to be with us today.
And thanks for joining us for this Cox Communications special. I'm Liz Brown. Want to wish you a happy Chinese New Year and to remind you to watch The Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon starting January 19th on Cox Cable. Thanks for joining us again. Have a great day, everybody.
Mm-hmm.